folks, it's Emma. Okay, let's get into this. Hi, my name is Emma, as I said, and I have Tourette Syndrome. I was diagnosed 2 decades ago, and I started making Tourette Syndrome content on YouTube 1 decade ago. When I first started making YouTube videos about Tourette Syndrome and its co-occurring conditions, I was one of very few. Over the years, it's been really beautiful to see the content surrounding Tourette Syndrome awareness and acceptance grow. Especially like the past couple of years, it's really grown. There's all sorts of like Tourette Syndrome related content, and one of the more viral types of content is baking with Tourette's videos. So yeah, today I'm making a baking with Tourette Syndrome video. Okay, let's bake. So let's be honest with each other. There's lots of different types of people who watch baking with Tourette Syndrome videos. For one, there's the folks who tick. I feel like this group's experience of these videos is that we watch them for the same reason we watch any tick-centered content. You know, to see someone like us, to relate, just to like see someone who gets it, and then also sometimes to like, you know, lead to further educational content through the person making the Baking with Tourette's video. Sugar. And then I think we need more sugar, actually. In fact, it can just be really comforting to just see someone else going through what you're going through. And even if their tics don't look exactly like how your tics look, you know, it's just really nice to, you know, see someone who gets it. The next group I'll mention are people who don't tick and are genuinely curious about, you know, Tourette Syndrome acceptance and awareness. All right, this is what we have in terms of sugar and butter. This is a small batch of cookies, so that's why it looks like basically nothing. So, you know, these people want to learn, and maybe even they're, you know, like laughing with, you know, the person making the content. There is another group though. These are the people that don't tick and are looking to watch the content for sensationalism and shock factor. These people want entertainment, but like, not in a nice way. It's egg time, folks. These are the people who look for shock factor in Tourette content, and as a result, see Touretters as others in a way that is not, it's just not acceptance. And I'm sure that I'm not covering every single group or type of person that, you know, watches Baking with Tourette's videos, but these are the groups or types of people that I've experienced as a person with Tourette Syndrome who is in the social media world, realm, whatever you want to call it. So you may have noticed by now that when I'm baking, I'm not having a very hard time. Something I always like to say is that the same disability can be experienced in different ways by different people and still be the same disability at the end of the day. Yum, gruel. You know, I have bad days with my tics, you know, days that I probably should not hold an egg or touch flour. This is not every day though. This is not every moment of my life. For the most part, when I'm focusing on a task and really involved in it, my tics usually lessen or stay at an average frequency. For some other folks with Tourette Syndrome, this is the case as well. For some other folks with Tourette Syndrome, this is not the case. At the end of the day, each experience is valid. Each experience is Tourette's. Each experience is an experience with tics. And each of these experiences are not being experienced to be gawked at or to be excluded from acceptance. For a lot of people, laughing with them at their tics, you know, with them, is a really helpful and important thing. For other people, that's not their experience. And a pinch of salt. Maybe 2, maybe 3. We're feeling fancy. The thing about certain people watching Baking with Tourette's videos is that sure, they're laughing with the person who made the video. But then also a lot of the time they're watching the content and consuming it for the shock value and not really ending up seeing the person with Tourette's as a person at the end of the day, but instead as an object of entertainment and solely that. And even like lesser than. Chocolate chip time. Now, I'm not saying don't ever watch a Baking with Tourette's video ever again. I hope it doesn't come off that way. I just want to make sure people actually think about things and analyze and, you know, actually like think about things. What I am saying is consider watching Baking with Tourette's videos in a better way if you are not already. Watch them knowing that we are not objects of sensationalism. Watch them knowing that we are in fact people. Watch them knowing that, heck, we've made a heck of a batch of cookies. And watch them knowing that there's so much more to learn. So that's my Baking with Tourette's video. I know a lot of people won't get to this point, and I know this video won't make it very far. But thank you for watching if you're still here. And feel free to comment, like, and subscribe and all of that jazz. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!